We're live. Man, you wouldn't believe what I've had to go through to get this done. It's unbelievable. I hope the audio is working. Um, let's see here. Man, I don't know. I think it is. It's I hope, man, this would really suck if it wasn't working. All right. Sorry guys. I really don't mean to on certain Sundays to be running behind and just kind of scrambling to get things done. There were all kinds of technical issues, and I know that that's part of the game. You got to work with it, but sometimes I get very frustrated. As you can tell, I'm in the upstairs office because I couldn't make the downstairs computer come online quick enough to use it in the studio. So I'm in the office upstairs, which is no big deal. And I'm on my laptop. Better plug it in. Hold on a minute. If I don't plug it in, we're going to run out of power. And let's see here. Let's get it. Let's see if that'll. Yeah, there we go. I'm using my MacBook Air to make this broadcast. I have to use my Harman Kardon headphones with a little microphone here, so I'm not really sure how this is going to work. Anyway, we don't want to waste our valuable time talking about challenges we all face every day, right? I hope everybody's doing well. Things have been going great here. I had some things go on in life that you just kind of say, okay, well, that really sucked, but you know what? You keep moving forward, right? And that leads us into what we're going to be talking about tonight. Here's what we're going to cover. We're going to cover the four critical mistakes that I'm always talking about. And what are those four critical mistakes? Well, let's take a look at each and every one of those, okay? Because if you don't know what they are, you're going to be at a major disadvantage. So let's talk about what we're going to cover tonight. You don't want to miss this because these four critical mistakes can cause major havoc in your business. It can actually keep you from achieving your goals. So what you want to do is you want to make sure you're doing the right things at the right time, right? Look, we all know about timing in life. We all know about doing the right steps. If you're not doing the right things, you're not going to make it in the business world. You're not going to make it in your job. You're not going to make it in this business here. So let's take a look. Here's what we're going to cover tonight. Joining the wrong company at the wrong time. Number one, you're going to find out why that's important here very shortly. Number two, opportunity or product. Which one to lead with and why? Critical, critical, critical. Business builders or customers, which one do you want to focus on? Delivering the wrong message. That's mistake number three. Using the wrong business building system. Look, if you are making any one of those four critical mistakes, folks, you're in a world of hurt. Stay tuned for what we're going to cover. You don't want to miss this. This stuff is absolutely critical. With that, you are on the weekly Sunday night show of the MLM Solution. All right. So with that being said, let's all right, we're back. Man, I tell you what, I'm going to get that down pat sooner. And you can tell I'm not a geek. I'm not a technical marvel at these things, right? But it's a one-man show. I don't have a producer who can do all this while I'm talking. I'm trying to multitask, and sometimes things don't go right. So with that being said, as I said, we're going to talk about the four critical mistakes that you do not want to be making if you want your business to go right, correct? Let's go back to number one. All right. Joining the wrong company at the wrong time. Why is it important? Why is it critical that you don't join the wrong company at the wrong time? And what is a wrong company? What is the wrong time? Look, there is a long list of companies you do not want to be a part of. Too big of a list for us to go through here. But here's the thing. If you have a situation where you're joining the wrong company, and let's say the company has one product, Okay. And yes, it can be a great product. Doesn't mean that it doesn't work. It doesn't mean that it's a scam. Doesn't mean anything bad. But let's just say the company has only started with one product. Folks, how far can you take that product? Every product has a life cycle. Every product goes like this. And guess what? Your business is going to ride that product cycle. I don't care how hard you work in the dip, you're not going to be having great success because you alone cannot cause that product to go back on the up cycle. Okay? For instance, when the Frisbee came out in the 50s and 60s, it was a smash hit. And for a number of years, it was a bestseller year in and year out. Well, eventually, it started going down the sales. Now, it didn't take a huge dip, okay? You know, the Frisbee is still one of the greatest sellers of all time and will continue to be. It's one of those unique products like Monopoly, like the hula hoop, like the Slinky. There's a number of state-of-the-art products that just beat the odds. You're just not going to find another one of these products. In other words, somebody can come up with another Frisbee, but it's not going to replace the Frisbee, right? Nobody's going to come up with a better version than Monopoly. There's been many that have tried, but guess what? Nobody's ever going to take the place of Monopoly. They have what? A monopoly on their product line. So does the hula hoop. So does the Frisbee, and man, Slinky would go on and on and on. There's a number of products like that. Well, guess what? They have a dip, but their dip is not okay. They'll go up in sales, you know, because there'll be a renaissance, if you will, on that product, and the sales will go up and they'll peak really high, and then it'll lose its appeal, and the sales will start going down, but they'll level off at a certain point. But products, everyday products, fall out of favor with the public. You know, it catches the public's attention for a short time. People are really intense, whether it's for 1 month or 1 year. People are really intense about this product. They really want this product. They'll knock people over to get this product, especially during the holidays. But what happens is eventually that product takes its nosedive and rarely does it recover. Well, guess what? If you have a one product company, what do you think is going to happen? Okay. Unless it's a cure for cancer, it's going to have what? That typical product ride. And what do you think your business is going to do? There's nothing that you can do that will help that product come back to be what it was when it was first released. Okay, even with all the great success stories, even with all the great health stories that you can come up with for this product, it's not going to be enough to make that product what it was when it was first released, and there was a mad rush for everybody to get this product. Okay. Now, that being said, if you join a one product company, you're really at a major disadvantage, especially if you join that company the wrong time, which is the second point I want to make here. Joining the wrong company at the wrong time. Number one, we said don't join a one product company. Okay. And I'll clarify this statement here in a minute, especially if it's at the wrong time. Well, there's three phases that a company goes through in its growth cycle. There's a phase one, there's a phase two, and there's a phase three. And for an example, Amway, Nu Skin, Mary Kay, Metaluca, Herbalife, all the granddaddies of network marketing are phase three companies. Why is that? Because they've been around for 30, 40, 50 years. Okay. They are mature network marketing companies. They're about as stable as you can get. If you're looking for a stable income, if you're looking to sink your teeth and your future into a company that you can count on, a company that's going to be there to pay you, then you might want to look at one of these old time companies. Nothing wrong with them. It's just that you can't create wealth, and it's really hard to have major success with these companies. Now, here's the thing. If you're joining even a company that has 3, 4, 5 products or has a weird product line, you're joining possibly the wrong company, especially if it's in a phase two, late phase two or phase three growth curve. For instance, if the company's already been around 5 to 7 years and you have just run up on it and you really like the one product they offer, and if after 5 or 7 years, if they only have one product, you need to run from that company because it's in the wrong growth curve. There's no way that you're going to be able to develop wealth. You're going to be working for pennies on the dollar. Let me just say it that way. And who wants to put their hard-earned reputation, their hard work, their time and effort into a company that's only going to pay you pennies on the dollar. Okay, it has flatlined. It's been able to maintain its yearly income and be able to stay in business for 5 to 7 years. It beat the odds. It didn't go out of business like 90% of the companies do, regardless of industry, in the first 5 years. Okay, they made it year 7, year 8, maybe even year 10, and that's awesome. But guess what? They have incremental growth. They don't have this kind of growth. They have incremental growth, 1, 2%. Okay, and maybe they only make $100 million a year. That's an accomplishment. I'm not knocking $100 million a year, but I'm saying there's not enough growth there for you to be able to be paid what you're worth, especially what you bring to the table. Can somebody go into a company like that and become wealthy? Yes, maybe one person out of 1,000. The odds may even be greater than that. It's been a long time since I've looked at some of these companies and calculated those numbers, but I can tell you from past experience and knowledge that you are taking a great risk by joining a company like that that's going to be able to give you little in return. You're going to make, once again, pennies on the dollar. I don't care how much you love the company. I don't care how much you love the company. I don't care how much you love the product. If it hasn't already experienced the type of growth that it should and be at a $200 million, $300 million, $500 million a year company, and they're not in multiple countries overseas, there is something wrong and you need to stay away from a company like that. That is an example of joining the wrong type of company. Look, they could have 5 products. They could have 10 products. It doesn't matter. The bottom line is that you want to be with a company that has a continually expanding product line of in the stable network marketing products. In other words, skincare, nutrition, the juices, that's just some of the things. Health care products, those are your stable products that your big, large companies have been around forever. They offer that. All these little companies try something different, like tiddlywinks or toothpicks or contacts or gas pills or crossword puzzles. I'm being sarcastic here, but the gas pills, laundry balls, things like that, those things have been tried. Contacts, golf clubs, and I don't mean like golf clubs you hold in your hand. I mean like clubs. You join a golf club, then almost like a timeshare. Travel clubs, folks, those things have been around forever. They're borderline scams. Don't join companies like that. The profit margin on those are so thin that it's ridiculous. And I'm going to tell you, the chances of a company sticking around is going to be slim to none when it comes to longevity. Okay, you might make some money in the short term, but look, going into this type of company that you're really on riding a wild bronco, because history has shown that these type of companies do not last long. You do not want to be a part of that. Why put your hard work behind something that's only going to pay you pennies on the dollar and possibly go out of business before you're able to get your feet under you? You're going to be lying to a lot of people, tell them, oh yeah, this is a great company, it's fantastic, great products, and it's going to be around forever, this and that. The owner's promised me this, the owner's promised me that. Guess what? You watch. Before you know it, that company will start having problems, and they'll be closing their doors. It will be gone. Don't do that to yourself. But what about a company that's been around for 5 to 7 years, has a full line of great products, has a $200-300 million a year income, 8, 9, 10 years old, has a nice comp plan, doesn't pay you pennies on the dollar, but maybe pays you 50, 60 cents on the dollar. And that's good money. Okay, because look, a company, if a company's telling you, hey, for every dollar we make, we're giving you $1 back, that's bullcrap. How are they going to stay in business? Folks, use common sense when a company's on a conference call making all these outrageous claims. Don't fall for that crap. Look, a company should be giving you 50 cents on the dollar, or maybe 40 cents, 45 cents on the dollar, and they should be making 50 cents, 55 cents, sometimes 60 cents on a dollar. Why? Look, they have insurance to pay, they have buildings to pay for, they have employees to pay, they have lawyers they have to pay, they have product R&D they have to do, they have shipment, they have overseas lawyers they have to deal with when they go overseas. I mean, it is endless when it comes to the cost of running a network marketing company. Okay. And that's not even counting the customer service department they have to have almost 24/7. And not only that, all the problems that come up when you have multiple distributors across the world. Okay. So the bottom line is you have a situation where it's going to be really tough for a young company to give out anything over 50 cents on the dollar to their distributor force. Okay. Now, it can be done. It's got a lot to do with the funding. It has a lot to do with their comp plan, it has a lot to do with their vision for the company. But the bottom line is that you can't fall for that crap that somebody's giving you. Oh, they're paying 75 cents on the dollar to the distributor force, and only company's only keeping 25 cents. How long is that going to last? How long is that company going to be around? Unless that company has somebody or a capital, a venture capital company behind them that's going to fund them for 10 years, I don't know how any company can stay in business only living off of 25 cents out of the dollar. Let me ask you something. If I was to come in and take 75 cents out of every dollar you make, how long would you and your family be able to stay in your home? How long would you be able to keep your car? How long would you be able to buy food? How long would you be able to pay for your insurance? Folks, I'm telling you, you are going to see these kind of claims, and use the common sense God gave you and realize that that is not possible when they make these claims. So once again, you may be joining the wrong company at the wrong time. Okay. And the wrong time, once again, if a company's been around for 8, 9, 10 years, they have 4 or 5 different lines of products. And if their growth, you want to look at their growth. If they're in a late phase 2, early phase 3 growth phase, then guess what? That company's time has come and gone. Look, there is a moment. If you really want to create wealth in this business, if you really want to make big money, and that's what I encourage you, you should shoot for the moon. If you're going to be in this business, if you're going to work your tail end off, if you're going to put your reputation on the line, why not make as much money as possible, as quickly as possible? Well, how do you do that? You join a new company, a company that's in phase 1 growth or early phase 2 growth, maybe even as late as middle phase 2 growth. But here's the thing. You run into a company like that, you get behind it, you check it out, make sure it has the 5 things a new company must have in order for it to survive or to do something special. What you want to do is you want to make sure that that company can pay you what you're worth. And if its comp plan looks favorable, if they're a phase 1, early phase 2 company, and they've got some really solid products that work, that won't harm anybody, then you may have a hold of something. That's the type of company you want to look for. Why? Because you don't want to be paid pennies on the dollar. You want to make big money as quick as possible. Why not change your life in this industry by picking the right company at the right time? Don't pick the wrong company at the wrong time. So let's bring this to a close and move on to the next subject. The whole point here is don't join the wrong company at the wrong time. Let's recap a little bit. What is a wrong company? If you have a company that has one product that's been around 3, 4 years, folks, that is a company you do not want to be a part of. If a company has 2 products and been around 3, 4 years and pretty much has flatlined, all you have to do is you can go online, check out this company and see what their annual growth is. If it's only 1 or 2% a year and they've only gone from 50 million to 60 million in the last 2 years, what does that tell you? That you are possibly aligning yourself with the wrong company that has flatline growth. Now, could you be the one person to help take that company over the top? Possibly. I've seen that before. But the bottom line is that's very rare. And we'll talk about that at some other time. Or maybe I could talk to you one-on-one, because a lot of times I'll look at companies and give some input to people on a one-to-one basis. But that's not the time for it here, because we're recapping this here. Join a company that's new if you want to make big money. If you want stable money, join the older companies. Okay? The thing is, no matter what company you join, you have to do the right steps and use the right business building system, which we'll talk about here in a moment. But the thing is, do not join a company that is flatlined. Do not join a company that's in a late phase 2, early phase 3, or a full phase 3 growth curve, because those companies, their time has come and gone. All the excitement is gone. When you join a new company, there's a synergy about it. There's energy about the product, about the comp plan, about the success stories, and all the other stuff. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you want to be a part of that excitement, because part of that is what causes this enormous explosion in that company. And that explosion is what creates the wealth generating possibilities. So the bottom line is that you have a situation where you want to make sure that you're a part of that. With an older company, that's not possible. In older companies, that time has come and gone. They try to recreate those moments, but they can't. So the bottom line is you want to make sure that when you're putting your effort into a company, you want to be rewarded for that effort, and a new company presents that to you. But you got to make sure that new company has the 5 things that a company must have in order for it to do something special, which we'll talk about in another show, or you can go to the website and you can find that out as well. Now, here's the thing. Do not waste your time with the wrong company or joining at the wrong time. And what did we say? Late phase 2, phase 3 company, stay away from them unless you want stability. That would be Herbalife, Amway, New Skin. Great companies, fantastic products. You can do a lot worse by joining them, but realize that your chances of creating wealth with those companies is about that much, okay? Because what the time has come and gone. Joining the wrong company, where I talked about it, laundry balls, golf clubs, travel clubs, contacts, eye contacts, gas pills, just to name a few. Folks, stay away from those companies. They're borderline scams. Don't do it. I don't care what they say. I don't care how good their conference calls are good. I don't care how good their complaints are. Don't do it. All right, let's move on to the next subject here. Opportunity or product, which one to lead with and why. This goes hand in hand with joining the right company at the right time. Look, you find a new company. You're excited about it. Even the older company, Amway, New Skin, this one applies there as well. Which one do you lead with when you're talking to a new prospect? Well, 99% of you are going to talk about how great the products are. And I'm going to tell you right away, that is a big mistake and a big no-no. Look, professional business builders don't worry about the freaking product. Here's why. If the product works, if it's not hurting anyone, if it's got some true science behind it, and it's meeting a legitimate need, then forget about the freaking product. You want to focus on what? The money-making opportunity the company you're joining presents you. Look, when you talk to high-quality people about joining you and your business, when I sit down with someone, or when I sit down and set up my 90-day goals, you know what I do? I know right away the type of people I'm going to look for. What is that? High-quality people that are leaders. Why? And I talk about my scale of ambition all the time, 5 and above on the ambition scale. Why? Because I know those type of people have a proven history in their personal life of setting goals and accomplishing goals. They're not afraid of success. They're not afraid of going after their goals. They're not afraid of going after their dreams. Those are the people I want on my team. Does that guarantee they're going to be successful in this business model? No, but it greatly increases my chances for developing a wonderful, huge, and exponentially growing business, right? And if I tap into a new exponentially growing company, look at the explosive growth that can happen not only in the company, but with my business as well. I know the key to my business is finding leaders. And the more leaders I have, the greater the chances of my business just exploding and me having an incredible income and lifestyle. And the same for my downline, okay? So if that's the case, when I run into a company that has the 5 things that a new company must have in order for it to have a chance to do something special, and I say, yep, this company has those 5 things in spades, I think there's a real possibility here. I love the product line. I know that the comp plan is about as fair as you're going to get. You know what? I think there's real possibilities here. So when I go out and start prospecting, I'm using my message, the music to their ears message that goes from my mouth to their ears, my prospects' ears. That's a message I preach all the time. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to go to our website. But the thing is that you have the MLM solution. Oops, I always do that. The MLM solution. The thing is that you want to be able to tell your prospect, your high quality prospect, about the opportunity for them to join you to create wealth through this new company utilizing your proven business building system and this business model. That is what you're doing. Look, you're an entrepreneur. You're looking for other entrepreneurial type people who want to tap into this business model at the right time and have the legitimate possibility to create wealth with the right company. You're all entrepreneurs looking for a way to improve your lifestyle, your income, etc. You can do that through this business model, utilizing it with the right company at the right time. And typically it's going to be a new company. So when I'm talking to a prospect, it's going to be a high quality prospect, and my message is going to be, I have run into a company that presents us a very unique, small window of opportunity to create wealth, to have a legitimate chance to create wealth. Network marketing is known for this. The past 60 years, it has created incredible incomes and lifestyles, countless millionaires. Here's the thing. You got to act, and you got to act now, because timing is absolutely essential. I've run into this new company. If you want a better lifestyle, if you want more income, if you want more time freedom, this business model can provide it. I've got the business building system. I have the knowledge and I have the experience to tap into a company like this. I'm looking for other people who want to go along with me, develop a team who's going to take advantage of this financial opportunity this new company presents us. That is the message that I relay to a new prospect. Is that talking about the product? No, 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 no. Don't care about the product. The product does one thing, creates volume. Yes, it must work, and yes, people must use it. I will use it. I'm not one of these leaders that I'd sit there and promote the product and don't use it myself. That's total bullcrap. The bottom line is that not only do I use it, I usually buy more than is required, because that's what a leader does. You set the bar high. You do the example, right? You do the right thing. But the bottom line is that the product does what? It creates volume. How do you get paid? By volume. Every company uses volume. How much volume you move through your business, okay? And how many leaders you develop, okay? Go look at the comp plan. Remember, this business is always about leaders and always about creating volume, okay? If you sponsor leaders, they'll create the volume. It'll be automatic. But the bottom line is that your opportunity is your product you're selling to your prospect. What is that opportunity? To tap into this new company that's in the growth, phase one growth, where 70% of all wealth in this business, in this industry, is created. So you have a unique opportunity with this phase one growth company to tap in, utilizing your knowledge, your experience, and your business building system into this exponentially growing company to do what? Create wealth for you and your downline. That's your message to that prospect. It is about the opportunity. It is not about the product. That's the reason why you always want to lead with opportunity. Because when you're sitting down with a high quality prospect, more times than not, they already have the money, they already have a lifestyle. That they don't have is the time freedom. And what they're saying to themselves, I need to get out of this business. I need to get out of this job. It's about to drive me nuts. I need to own my own business. And they've checked all kinds of other businesses, and they're looking at this business model as well. And if you can deliver the right message that's truthful and honest, then they're going to listen. But you have to deliver the message in the right way. And that's where the music to their ears, special report and video and all that come into play for you. That teaches you how to use that message. But here's the thing. You have to relay to them from your mouth to their ears the proper message to where you have them sitting on the edge of their seat where they're saying, you know what? I can maintain my lifestyle if this guy's telling me the truth. I can maintain or exceed my income if what this guy's telling me is the truth. And it looks like if he's telling me the truth and he helps me out, I will have more personal time. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm very interested in what this guy's telling me. I'm going to check this out and see if he's telling me the truth. Obviously, you're going to tell the truth. But here's the thing. Once they check it out, they're going to realize you're telling the truth. They're going to say, hey, I see real possibilities here. I can see where I can meet or exceed my income I'm already making, which will not hurt my lifestyle, which is very important to me. The most important thing that I see here is through the leverage of this business model, I can see where a year down the road, I will be able to walk away from my job and have total control of my personal free time. That's what I'm looking for. I can see this business model can do that. I can see that you know what you're doing. I want to join your business and work hand in hand with you so you can train me how to utilize this business model to create the income that give me the personal time freedom that I'm looking for. That is what you have to relay to that person. And that is there again, all about the opportunity. And what is the opportunity? To jump on this phase one company to take advantage of the financial opportunity that it offers you in a small, it only has a small window, because nobody can tell you how long the company's going to be around. Nobody can tell you how long that window of opportunity is going to be open. Okay, hopefully you got that. We'll recap here in a minute. Let's go on to the other one. Business builders and customers. This goes hand in hand with what we just talked about, opportunity or product. Business builders and customers. Look, focus on business builders. What are business builders? Leaders. Look, you're sifting through people looking for leaders, okay? Use the scale of ambition. You ask the right questions. Look, you're interviewing people. If you're sitting down with a prospect, you're going to ask certain questions. They're going to give you a feel for the type of person they are on the scale of ambition. The 5 and above is what you're looking for. A leader ends up being a business owner because of what? Because they're used to setting goals and accomplishing those goals. They're used to success. So they will build a business. How big? Nobody knows. Okay? You don't know if they're going to build a huge business or a small business. But here's the thing. If they're out there active and they're sponsoring people, you never know when another huge leader is going to come out of someone they sponsor. If I sponsor Sally, and Sally's a focused person, she's used to success, she sets goals, and she goes gangbusters for 6 months and then decides, hey, for whatever reason, that she's not going to do this anymore, and she leaves, but she sponsored 20 people. I may have, out of those 20 people, I may have 1 or 2 people that will take off. Okay, they stayed in the business, whether Sally left or not, they stayed in the business, saw real potential here, and they just started taking off. Well, guess what? I'm the beneficiary of that growth, of their activity, even though Sally left, okay? So the bottom line is you're looking for business builders. And leaders are business builders because they typically are going to set the goals and they're going to go out and do what they say they're going to do, which is what? Build a business. So if Sally says, I'm not going to do this anymore, but look, I really love the products, I'm going to continue to get the products, ta-da, guess what? You now have what? A customer. Okay, I've done that for years. The bottom line is don't worry about the customers. They'll come out. If the product is what it says it is, if the product meets a real need, if the person really likes the product and they quit the business for whatever reason or put their business on hold, guess what? They're going to end up being a customer. And that's what you want, right? So this goes hand in hand, once again, with the opportunity or product. What are you going to do? You're going to lead with the opportunity. Why? Because that's the real product that you're bringing to the table to a high-quality prospect. That quality prospect can care less about the toothpaste, care less about the deodorant, the toilet paper, the diapers, the juices. They care less about that crap. They're looking for what? A better lifestyle, more money, more personal freedom. That is all part of what? An opportunity. So why do you look for business builders? Because business builders are what? Leaders. What is this business about? It's about what? Sifting through the people looking for what? Leaders. Okay, you see how that goes hand in hand? Business builders and opportunity. They go hand in hand. So when we talked about the opportunity project, which one do you lead with? It's the opportunity. Now we're talking about business builders and customers. Which one do you want to look for? Business builders. Why? Because when you jump on that opportunity, you're looking for leaders, and leaders will do what? Build businesses. They go hand in hand. Keep that in mind. Very important. That's not part of the 4 critical mistakes, okay? We're going to recap that. That's just an add-on, okay? Delivering the wrong message. Critically important. We just talked about the message. Look, I just said the message a moment ago. You might want to go back and watch the video, write that down. The bottom line is you got to relate from your mouth to your prospects here, your high-quality prospect on the ambition scale, 5 and above on that ambition scale. You want to deliver the right message, not the wrong message. What is the wrong message? Oh man, we have the greatest product in the world. It was developed on Pluto, then it was taken to Saturn, then it was frozen on Jupiter, and then it was taken all the way to Mars, and then it was cultivated there for another 2,000 years, and then the Martians took it to the space station, and the space station processed it, and all the scientists, and they did this and that, and they said thank you to the aliens, and the aliens said, hey, we only want one company to have this, and it's that company there, which just happened to be your company, and this product can solve everything. You know, and that's the conference call. And I know I'm exaggerating, but some of these conference calls are over the top. They're crazy with the claims they make, okay? Oh, we're the only company. They change one ingredient. We're the only company. Ours is purple instead of pink. Ours smells like crap and theirs smells like doo-doo. Okay, that is the one difference. And yet they have all these outrageous claims. And I could go into so many different areas with this. We'll talk about that at a different time. But man, I'm telling you, this is fun for me because I've been on those conference calls. I've done some of those conference calls, and I know what the purpose of those conference calls are. I know what they say, why they say it, and it's flipping crazy. Look, delivering the wrong message is all about the product. If you're talking about the product, you are going to lose high quality prospects. Okay, what are you going to draw to you? Retail-minded people. You're not here to build a retail business, folks. You're here to make money. Realize that. You're an entrepreneur. You're here to make money. Okay, that's what it's about. Network marketing is a numbers game. You got to play the numbers, and if you play the numbers, you're going to make a lot of money. But delivering the wrong message, which is about the product, is going to kill that opportunity. It's going to kill that money-making opportunity that you have before you. Why? Because the moment you start talking about the ingredients, the price, all of the other stuff, you are now in the retail mode. And what does that mean? Remember that product cycle I was talking about? Every product falls out of favor with the public. Well, guess what happens? People get on these conference calls, and on these conference calls say, hey, you got to take this product for 90 days. If you don't, it's not going to have a chance to work, which is true in some cases. But here's the bottom line. You take it for 90 days, guys, and all these people get on these conference calls. Man, I lost 300 pounds in 2 days. Man, this product is absolutely fantastic. I can't believe it. There's nothing like it. Blah, 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 blah. Another person gets on there. Hey, I took this and I lost 100 pounds in 2 hours. Man, this is fantastic. Everybody needs to take this product. And you're taking it and you're like, hey, nothing's happening. Why are these people having this outrageous weight loss, Or, hey, man, I went from Mr. Wimp to Mr. Universe, and I won the Mr. Universe competition yesterday. Oh, because I took this thing last week. So in 1 week, I went from a wimp, and they show a picture, to Mr. Universe, and they show you on stage with a trophy. Okay? Once again, I'm exaggerating. But I am exaggerating because sometimes these claims on these conference calls are that crazy. Okay? Don't fall for that crap. But here's the thing. You don't want to get caught up in the product cycle battle. And you don't want, here's what I'm saying. You're talking to a new prospect. You're talking about the ingredients of this product, how great it is. And it's selling like mad, which it probably is because a lot of these companies have this unique way of putting pressure on people who just joined to buy this product. And then they get on these conference calls and hear all these outrageous claims and say, well, it must be good because all these people, man, they're having this outrageous success with this product. And man, I'm just so fired up. I'm so pumped. And so when you sit on the prospect, and last week, Sally Joe, so-and-so out of so-and-so state said that she lost 300 pounds in 1 day. And the guy's like, oh, wow, that's crazy. Yeah, and he has this ingredient from Pluto, and it was here or there. And then the aliens took it to the space station, and the scientists did this and that. And then they put it at the bottom, and then the aliens said, hey, you can only go to this company here, and we're the only ones that have this product. Nobody else has this product. And man, I'm telling you, it's fantastic. It's great. If you take this, you'll lose 300 pounds in 1 day. Okay? And so this person's like, okay, and you're talking about all these ingredients, and it's just totally going over their head. They're like, man, I don't even know what they're saying. I've never heard words like this before. I don't know anything about ingredients for a product, and I'm not a product person. Okay, so what? This guy woman lost 300 pounds 1 day. That's fantastic, but I don't weigh 300 pounds. I don't see the benefit of this product. And so then you're sitting there saying, well, how much is the product? No, it's only $99.95 a month. And you're like, for one product? How many do I get? Oh, you got to get at least one. You might have to get two. And as you go up the comp plan, then you got to get 4, 5, 6. So you're saying I got to start out at $99.95, and I may end up down the road spending $500, $600. Oh, I know, but don't worry about that. No, this stuff works great. People are going to want this. It's going to be a no-brainer. And you know what? On top of that, by the time it gets up to where you have 5, 6 bottles a month, you're going to be able to, you're going to be making so much money that it'll be chump change. I'm telling you, you'll be able to afford a ton of that stuff. And you'll be like, okay. And so you're kind of dependent on them because they're supposedly the expert because they're in before you are. And so you're just kind of like overwhelmed with all this knowledge. And this person's talking 800 miles an hour a minute. They're not really making sense. They're rambling on. all of this is getting jumbled up in your head, and you're just like, you're kind of caught up in their enthusiasm for what they're doing much more than you are about the product. And you go away from meeting them one-on-one, really not understanding what you just heard and what the purpose of that meeting was. Okay, I met with this person because they were telling me about a money-making opportunity. We got talking about this product, and it was with Pluto and Saturn and aliens and company and 300 pounds. All that doesn't make sense. I can't remember all that. And then it's $99.95 a month. Well, I can get weight loss stuff at Walmart, Target, Myers. I don't need to spend $99.95 a month. That's crazy. I need that money for my family, even if it does help you lose 300 pounds in a month. And in a day. And you know what? If this was really true, it'd be all over the TV. So, I'm really kind of leery about this. I don't think I'm going to pass. This doesn't make sense. This is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a way to make some money. I'm looking for a way to get better control of my life, better control of the time I have. So this really doesn't make sense. What they told me just doesn't add up. Okay, see, that's delivering the wrong message. Delivering the wrong message. I ad-libbed, of course, but look, let's be honest. As sad as it is to say, I'm not too far off base. Okay, these kind of claims happen, and these people, these product people, throw up their information onto a new prospect who's totally overwhelmed about what they're talking about. Nobody wants to learn every ingredient of a product. No one wants to be a salesman, and that's what you are. When you're out there talking about the product and it's this and it's that, and then blah, 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 blah. And then whenever, and look, on top of that, you're going to have to defend. Here's what you're going to do. Every time somebody comes up with a complaint about the product, a new prospect, and they say, well, what about this? What about that? And you're going to say, oh, no, ours is better than that company's products. And ours is better than Walmart's products and Target's products. And here's why, because we have ingredient XYZ and they only have ABC. And XYZ is better than ABC. You see that? No, not really. Well, it is. Trust me. Okay, and that's what came from Pluto and Mars. So don't worry about it. But it's better. I'm telling you. We're the only ones that have it. We have the XYZ. Nobody else has the XYZ. Look on the bottoms. You'll see. Okay, so this justifies the $99.95 price. Yeah. That's it. Right. Because it does this. It'll help you lose 300 pounds in one day. Don't weigh 300 pounds. I know that somebody does, and man, it'll help them lose that weight. Okay. You're totally focused on the wrong product. The wrong message, and you're delivering the wrong message, and you're going to blow people away. And what you're going to end up doing is sponsoring people that are on a 5 and below on the scale of ambition. Okay, and people that are a 5 sponsor a 4, and a person that's a 4 sponsors a 3 sponsors a 2 sponsors a 1. And I can tell you from experience, many years of experience, that people that are 5 and below rarely do anything in this business. It's not a guarantee they won't, but they seldom do anything. If you have people in your business right now and you go to bed at night saying, how am I going to motivate these people to do something? Why aren't they doing something? Why don't they see what I see? Why don't they get out there and tell people about this product? Guess what? It's because they do see. It's because you have been, I don't want to use the word brainwashed, although that would be appropriate, but you have been so convinced that the product approach is the right way to do this business, and your message is product focused, which blows away all the high quality people who are looking for the opposite of what you're talking about. And that is more money, more time, and a better lifestyle. And you're not talking about any of that. All you're talking about is the product, its ingredients, and where it came from, and the price. And you're defending the price of the product against other retail outlets. You're defending the ingredients against all your competitors. So you're in a constant mode fighting, trying to defend your product instead of focused on what? Business building activity. Correct, consistent business building activity. You're constantly defending the product and constantly promoting the product, and you're not doing what? Consistent, correct business building activity. Wrong message. See how that is a critical mistake? Number 4, critical mistake number 4, using the wrong business building system. Well, what is the wrong business building system? That's a great question, and man, it can be a deep, deep subject, but I'm going to hit it on the surface, because even the surface is enough for you to grab a hold of and say, wow, you know what? I totally get that. what you have is in the business building system, it all should be about you having realistic goals set, having a system that is set up for you to help. The system should help you, work with you, not against you, in achieving your goals. And you should set 90-day goals. If you haven't seen my videos talking about the 90-day mini blast, you need to see that. But you sit down, you set your 90-day goals, realistic goals. And if you don't know what those goals are, you need to watch the other videos. Go to the YouTube channel and you'll see, and you'll find videos there. But here's the thing. You want to make sure that you are using a system, a proven business building system. And how do you know it's a proven business building system? Because a proven business building system is not only simple in concept, but it's also simple in execution. Additionally, it's constantly producing more volume, more pin rank advancement, and more leaders. And those things can be found out on a company's website where, okay, in Rob Cootie's organization, there was 3 new pearls that just broke this week. And they were just silver leaders 2 weeks ago, and they've already hit pearl, and now they're on their way to being a sapphire, okay? And they'll have the volume on there, they'll have the pin rank advancement, they'll have how much money they're making. You know, these people here, last 2 weeks ago, they were making $1,200 a month. Now they're up to making $2,200 a month. And, you know, they'll have those things on there and they'll be consistent. If you're using a proven business building system and it's working and the people are following that business building system, the proof is going to be in the pudding. In other words, it's going to be public. That information is going to be out there. The company wants to promote people like that. They want to promote leaders. They want to promote success stories. And so if a business building system is actually working, it's going to do this. It's going to consistently create more volume. It's going to consistently produce more leaders, and it's going to consistently produce more pin rank advancement. Okay, why? Because the right business building system is focused on what? Finding leaders and creating volume. Okay, and if you're going to create volume, you want to use the threshold of profitability. If you don't know what that is, you need to go to our YouTube channel. You'll see a video there talking about the threshold of profitability. You'll want to watch that. You'll want to download the free ebook that is under. If you go to look for that video, you'll see a free ebook that will go with it. Read that ebook, watch that video. You'll learn about the threshold of profitability, and it's all about the back end. And what does that back end mean? It means auto ship. Okay, you got to use the threshold of profitability, and you got to do auto ship. That is what creates the volume, and that is what is going to produce the growth in your business, which is going to produce what? More leaders, more pin rank advancement, and more money. And so if you're using the wrong business building system, what do you have? You have stagnant growth. You have people that are constantly changing a little bit here and a little bit there on the business building system. They're saying, hey, let's try this, or hey, let's do that because this isn't working. It's obvious they don't know what they're doing. It's obvious they don't have a proven business building system. Otherwise, they wouldn't be adding or adjusting or making any changes, okay? And so that's a clear indication that you're using the wrong business building system. If that is you right now, we can help you with that. We have our Zero to Networking Hero business building system. Let me see here. Where? Well, I'll be. I used to have all that in there. I used to have all the banners in there. I am so sorry, folks. But let's stay focused here. Anyway, the wrong business building system is going to have all the indicators staring you right in the face. If you go to the company's website and there's nobody in your organization, in other words, you're part of Billy Bob's organization, and Billy Bob is telling you how to do the business, and it's really not working, and you're really not getting anywhere. You are working. You're doing what they're telling you to, what he's telling you to do. It sounds a little outlandish, but you're going to be a good trooper. You're going to follow what Billy Bob's telling you. It's not producing results. You're getting a little bit, but you're not making any progress towards your goals. And you know that something's not right, but you're not sure what it is. You like the company. You know it's the right company at the right time, but you're really spinning your wheels. You're like a hamster on a wheel, and you're just going around, and you're not getting anywhere fast, but you're wearing yourself out. You're thinking about quitting, and you think it's you instead of the business building system, and and you have respect for Billy Bob because he's in before you, and he acts like he knows what he's talking about, and he quote unquote has a direct path to the top earners. And so you have this situation where you're just kind of going blind and dependent on him, and finding out that, well, maybe that wasn't a good idea because obviously it's not working. Okay, because there's no growth. Nobody in our organization is on the company's website. Nobody's advanced in pin rank. I've talked to 10 other people that are in Billy Bob's organization, and they all have the same concerns I have. They're just having limited success as well. And yet Billy Bob claims that he's making this and money and that money, and that he's doing what he's teaching us, and he's doing just fine. Yet we are doing what he's telling us, and it's not working. And he won't work with us. He won't guide us. He really doesn't have an answer for us when we put him on the spot and ask him direct questions. He keeps avoiding those questions. It really just says, well, it's working for me. You're not obviously doing something right. And so you have no tangible proof that Billy Bob's business building system is working. Okay, it's time to look for another business building system, and one that will do what? One that will produce what? More leaders, more volume, more pin rank advancement. Things that can be proven. You can actually call a company and say, hey, how much growth has taken place in Billy Bob's organization? Now they can't, because of legal things, tell you specifically, and they may refuse to answer that. But there have been times where companies have answered those questions. And the thing is that it never hurts. But the thing is, more times than not, legitimate companies are going to put the top earners on a list. Usually it's top 10, top 20. And then they're normally going to put pin rank advancement on their website. And they should. Why? Because it's great PR. Okay? They got to create the excitement with some what? Success stories, people making money, people changing their lives. Those will be on the website. They will be on company videos. They will be at company live events. If you're not seeing that, if you're going to live events or you're watching a video and Billy Bob's organization never has anybody on these success stories, and none of these people, or none of his people are on these profiles, these success profiles, then guess what? There's a problem with Billy Bob's system. And that is tangible proof that it's not working. And tangible proof that a business building system is working is that people who are a part of Billy Bob's organization are being profiled on the company website. They are being profiled in the success videos. They are going across stage at live events, okay? As prime examples of what can be done with Billy Bob's system if Billy Bob is actually using a proven business building system and he knows what he's doing and knows how to teach it, okay? But if you're using the wrong business building system, folks, you're going to be working your tail off. You're going to get limited success. If you're delivering the wrong message, you're not going to attract the right kind of people to make your business go. You can be using the right business building system and not attracting the right type of people to make your business go. So the bottom line is that you have a situation where all of these have to work together. So let's kind of recap, bring this to a close. We talked about the 4 critical mistakes, okay, that most networkers make, including the veterans, okay? And what are they? We talked about the first one, which is joining the wrong company at the wrong time. We already went through that. I'm not going to go over that. You don't want to join the wrong company at the wrong time. Look, every company has to have 5 things. These 5 things have been proven over 60 plus years that if a new company has these 5 things in place, it has a great chance of doing something special. If a company doesn't have these 5 things in spades, then chances are you're going to be joining the wrong company. Okay, what is the wrong time? We talked about the 3 different growth phases: phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3. You don't want to be part of a late phase 2 or a phase 3 company unless you want stability. Okay, if you want to create wealth, you want to be with a phase 1 company. So you don't want to join the wrong company at the wrong time. Why? Because you'll be working what? For pennies on the dollar. And what do I tell you? I always tell you to make as much money as quickly as possible. How do you do that? By joining a new company and getting your butt in gear and using a proven business building system to take advantage of the financial opportunity that new company offers you. Okay? So joining the wrong company at the wrong time is mistake number 1. That's the first one of the 4 critical mistakes. If you join the wrong company at the wrong time, folks, you are spinning your wheels, you're making pennies on the dollar, you're aggravating yourself, and you are going to quit in this business. You're going to go nowhere fast. Opportunity products critical stake number 2. What does that mean? Most people lead with what? The product. What are they doing when they do that? They're creating a retail business and a retail mindset. They do not have the proper mindset to build a big business. Why? Because they have a retail mindset, not a big business mindset. Has people in the past built a large, incredible business with product-led opportunity, product-led messages? Yes, in the old days that would work. People were more trusting, totally different time. You can't compare it. It's apples to oranges. People nowadays are all about what? More time, more money, more personal freedom. That is your product. That is your message to your prospect who needs to be at 5 and above on the ambition scale. And what does that 5 ambition scale help you do? It helps you to do what? Find leaders. And what is this business about? Leaders. The more leaders you have in your business, what? The more successful you're going to be, the more stable your business is going to be, the more profitable your business is going to be. So why do you want to lead with an opportunity versus a product-led message? Because what? You're going to attract and find leaders who will join your business because you're delivering the right message from your mouth to their ears, which is what? Going to conclude what? The three key ingredients this business model offers in spades. And that is what? More money, better lifestyle, more personal freedom. Those are your products, or your opportunity. Your opportunity is to tap into an exponentially growing company to create wealth. That is your opportunity. The product, if you want to use the term product in this, the product that you're offering them are the 3 things we just talked about: more time, more money, and a better lifestyle. Okay, so always keep that in mind. You want to lead with the opportunity. The opportunity is to do what? Tap into an exponentially growing company to create wealth. That is the opportunity. What are you going to be looking for? Business builders. What are business builders? They're leaders. What will happen as you build your business? You'll get customers out of your business building activity, because people who decide the business building activity is not for them, or they want to put their business on hold, more times than not, they love the product and they'll continue to buy 1 or 2 products and they'll become your customers. So legally, yet by federal regulations, you have to have customers because you're a business and you have to service those customers. I promise you, if you're active, if you're out there busting your butt, going through people, looking for your leaders, sifting through people that join your business who don't want to keep up with the pace that you're setting, who don't want to do this business, they've changed their mind, you're going to find people that are going to be customers and they're going to be on auto ship, and you will now, quote unquote, have customers. So what do you want to do? You want to focus on business builders. And what are business builders? They're leaders. And how do you attract leaders? By delivering the right message from your mouth to their ears, which we just talked about. If you lead with the opportunity, you're going to attract leaders. And leaders are what? 5 and above on the ambition scale. And leaders do what? They set goals and they achieve goals. They're used to success. They will build a business. What size of business they'll build, you don't know. But the bottom line is, more times than not, they're going to do what they say they're going to do. Okay. Number 3. Critical mistake number 3, delivering the wrong message. And this is a biggie. Look, folks, you cannot deliver the wrong message and expect to attract leaders to your business. You have to have a message that is full of the keywords they want to hear, keywords that are truthful, keywords that are honest, keywords that very clearly relay to them what is at hand, what is in their right there at their fingertips. And what is that? The opportunity to tap into a new company that's experiencing exponential growth to create wealth. There's a real possibility to do that. That is the type of message. The message that I developed years ago that I train people, which is on our website, is chock full of keywords that deliver the right message to the right prospect at the right time, where they're sitting on the edge of their seat, listening to every word you're saying, because it's full of words that they've been looking for. It's full of the words that tell the truth about what's at hand. And that's the type of message you want to deliver, not the one that's product centered. Oh, I got this great product that came from Mars and Pluto and Saturn and Jupiter, and the aliens took it to the space station. That's not the right message, folks. You don't want to get caught up in a product-led message, because you immediately go into the retail mode, defending your product, defending its price, defending its ingredients, motivating people to learn as much about the product as you. And the next thing, you got another product person out there. Once again, as long as the product's safe, as long as it works, that's all that matters. What is really at hand here, we all come in this business looking for one of those three things: more money, better lifestyle, more personal freedom. And yet people totally miss the boat by focusing on the product instead of the opportunity that lies before them. And the opportunity that lies before you is the ability to tap into this company, this new company that's experiencing this tremendous growth, so that you can create the type of income that can give you the lifestyle you want. Okay? If you're not delivering that message, then you're delivering the wrong message. That is critical mistake number 3. You cannot deliver the wrong message. Critical mistake number 4, using the wrong business building system. We talked about the results. If it's not producing what? Consistent pin rank advancement, consistent income advancement, consistent volume growth. If it's not doing those 3 things, you have the wrong business building system. How do you find those things? You can go to the company's website. You can go to live events. You can ask your Billy Bob personally for the volume growth, whatever. He may not give it to you, but you can ask for it. Okay? If he's not willing to tell you or show you, then there's a problem, right? Because look, if his organization is experiencing any kind of growth, any kind of pin rank, he'd be tickled pink. He'd say, you know what, Rob, you're absolutely right. The company doesn't do that. I think we need to, have the company put this stuff up on their website. But hey, I'll send this to you email. I'll show you the latest pin rank advanced people. I'll show you the volume. I'll show you this. And you know what? They don't have a problem doing that. I didn't have a problem doing it. If they're on the up and up, if they are experiencing growth, and they're having that kind of success with their business building system, then they'd be more than happy to share that information with you. So there's your 4 critical mistakes, guys. That is what you need to have in your arsenal of knowledge in order for you to not fall into the trap of committing these 4 critical business building mistakes. Don't do it. Learn these things. Watch this video again. Stay away from these things. And always keep in mind, you can go to our website. You can go to the link below. There's all kinds of useful links right below this video. Here's the thing, folks. Go to our website, learn this information, access this information. You're going to see all kinds of invaluable links down there. Additionally, look, use the right business building system. Our Zero to Networking Hero business building system, let me put that up. Let's see here. Right there, Zero to Networking Hero. All you have to do is go to that right there. You're going to learn about our business building system. Time proven, 60 plus years of proven business building methods, strategies, and principles, all included in that phenomenal business building system. It's a lifetime membership. You'll have a one-time payment. If you go there, you'll have a one-time payment, if you so choose, of $497. Only $497. My gosh, you can't get that anywhere else. You're not going to get this information from anywhere else. $497 is all. If you want, you can split it up in 2 payments of only $299. 2 payments of $299. You're a lifetime member. And here's the thing. When we come out with the lead site, when we come out with MLM Masters Academy, when we come out with Building MLM Online, all of that is going to be free to you. When you become a lifetime member of the Zero to Networking Hero business building system, and this system, once again, is chock full of invaluable information, all proven methods, strategies, and principles that are 60 plus years old, that have all kinds of success behind them over the last 60 plus years. And matter of fact, a lot of this stuff is personally responsible for the incredible incomes and lifestyles you read about and you see in videos. This is incredible information. You're not going to get this information anywhere else. And always remember, we have a 30-day money-back guarantee, ironclad. You want your money back? For whatever reason, bam, you're going to get your money back immediately. We stand behind that. When we want our money back, we want our money back. We don't want you to get something that you don't feel is going to help you, okay? So the bottom line is, feel free and comfortable making your purchase, because you are going to have our 30-day money-back guarantee behind you. But once you get in there, I'm going to be honest with you, you're going to be blown away by what you learn. Everything that's in there is valuable. We don't throw crap in there just to make it quote-unquote valuable, okay? The bottom line is, you'll see, you'll be blown away at the information that you're going to be learning about. So go in there, learn that information, start using this business building system immediately. If you need help, we're here for you, okay? When you become a member, we are focused on you. We will help our members. We'll clarify points. We'll help you understand when to implement them, how to implement them, et cetera, et cetera. So you have nothing to lose. Go and learn Zero to Networking Hero. Also, let me just say this. If you want to learn about all of our products, you want to go to this page right here. Right there. If you go to the mlmsolution.net/products page, it's going to have all of our products there. What not to do in network marketing, the super pack, the 5 simple steps, in the Zero to Networking Hero business building system. All of those are powerful. Now, if you get the Zero to Networking Hero business building system, all the things, everything else you see here, the 5 simple steps, the what not to do, all of that is included in the Zero to Networking Hero business building system. So my suggestion is just get the Zero to Networking Hero business building system, and you'll get everything you see on the products page, okay? And I'll put the products page back up there if you want to take a quick look at what we offer. You can go there. Zero to Networking Hero is there as well. Just remember that if you get that, it includes everything you see on that page. Powerful, powerful, powerful. Additionally, you'll find out as we go along, there's all kinds of great information that we're going to be bringing to you guys to help clarify some critical things, some major misunderstandings that are out there in the industry. And that's our goal, is to help you simplify this business, because the business really is simple, but you have to know what to do. Look, the business building model is either going to work for you or against you. If you're doing the right things and you're doing them consistently, it's going to work with you, and it'll be amazing what you can accomplish. But if you're making 4 critical mistakes, or if you're making some other mistakes you're not aware of, because there's more than 4, but these are 4 big critical mistakes as you just saw. But if you're making mistakes, guess what? They're going to eat away at your success. And you don't want that. You want to be doing the right things consistently. There's a thing that we have that's a part of the 5 simple steps. And if you don't know the 5 simple steps, you need to go to 5 simple steps. I have new glasses here, and it's kind of hard for me to see sometimes. There it is, 5simplesteps.net. There's 5 simple steps. They go hand in hand with these 4 critical mistakes. Look, you want to make sure you're doing the right things. Well, there's 5 simple steps to networking success in 90 days or less. Let me say it again. 5 simple steps to networking success in 90 days or less. They work hand in hand with the 4 critical mistakes. So if you get the 5 simple steps, if you go to the 5simplesteps.net right there, you'll see that not only do we have this incredible package, which is the 4 critical mistakes ebook, and we have the music to their ears. Music to their ears. Delivering the right message to the right prospect at the right time. How critical is that? You talk about eliminating the problems in your business. You get that 5 simple steps, you're going to know what the 5 simple steps to networking success are, but you're going to learn about the 4 critical mistakes and how to avoid those, and then you're going to have that all-important music to the ears ebook as well. What a powerful package. Once again, 30-day money-back guarantee. You'll see the link right here. Also, you'll see the links, live links below this video. Folks, don't pass this up. Make sure that you watch, or that you get this information. Remember, money-back guarantee. When you go to 5simplesteps.net, you're going to be shocked at the price there. It is a low, low price. Matter of fact, I think it's too low, but that's neither here nor there. We do it for you. Go there, get that. You're going to get the 5 simple steps, the 4 critical mistakes, and the music to their ears ebooks. And I'm telling you, they're simple reads. They're to the point. It is amazing. And you're going to get immediate access to the 5 simple steps members area, lifetime membership. And you're going to have an all-important critical video in there that you'll want to watch, because that video is going to tell you how to set the proper foundation of your business. We talk about the 5 simple steps. Well, that 5 simple steps go on top of the foundation. Here's your foundation. You got to set that foundation correctly from the day one. And then you put these 5 simple steps right on top of that. And whoops, I hit my cord. Man, but you put that foundation in correctly, and you put the 5 simple steps on top of that, and then you avoid those 4 critical mistakes, and you add on music to the ears, folks, you are unstoppable. And if you get the what not to do in network marketing, I know it sounds like a lot, but these are very short, to the point reads. It's not over the top. They're not 300 pages each. I'm telling you, these things are anywhere from 8 to maybe 20 pages, if that. And it is great reading, and it's easy reading, and you're going to have them as reference material. But if you get the what not to do in network marketing too, It's just like the four critical mistakes: what not to do, and network marketing teaches you all the things to avoid. You become a focused business building machine that's unstoppable. How can you not succeed? I'm telling you, you will be blown away by what you'll learn. You'll say, why isn't everybody using this? We'd like to know the same thing. But you know what? We're making progress. Word's getting out. People are learning. People understand that we're teaching the basics, that we're teaching the truth. You can count on this information. This information has been around for 60 plus years. We're getting it out to everybody because we want to change the industry. And you can help us by helping spread the word. Share this video. Let other people know. There's a lot of people out there that I know that you can share this stuff with so that they can improve their chances for success in this great industry as well. And that's what we want to do, help one person at a time. One person at a time. Okay, folks, I'm going to hop off here. Thank you for stopping by. It's been great. Love having you guys here. We'll see you next Sunday. And keep an eye out for the show details over this next week. Remember, follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Look for hashtag MLM Solution. Hashtag THEMLM Solution. The MLM Solution. Go to any one of those social platforms and look for us there. You'll see multiple postings. We'll get things out to people. We want you to succeed. We'll help you make it happen. We'll help you make 2019 your best year ever. Let's go, folks. Let's make it happen. Take care. See you next Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.